Well, hello there, everybody. Let's do some whale watching. Apparently, in March, off the California coast down here by Laguna Beach, this is Aliso Peak, is where we are right now. There will be some whales down there. I think we saw one before. I was up here with a guy who'd been here for like 19 years, and he was pointing out that there was one off, a little guy off in the distance. So maybe we'll see one here in the video. Time to take a breather, even though it's a big day. It's a big Thursday, and we are going to talk some college basketball. There's so many things to talk about. Hockey's been going okay. I haven't done any hockey videos in a while, because I haven't been in betting territory or anything, and college basketball is getting big. But and I'm obviously out hiking and not doing work like I'm supposed to be doing. But gorgeous, just gorgeous, gorgeous view from the top of the, not a bad hike here anyway. So let's talk about college basketball. And today there are 4 playing games. The playing games are over here. They're all on the left-hand side of the bracket this year. Gosh darn, sun in the way. Sun is not helpful when it comes to the computer. Where are we? Oh, we have this thing frozen, by the way. So the bracket you're looking at, I freeze a lot of the cells so that when you're filling this thing out, you can only touch the areas that you want to touch. So the playing games like App State versus Norfolk State, Wichita State, and who they playing? Drake, that's right. Mount St. Mary's and Texas Southern, and UCLA and Michigan State down here. So what I did is I kind of created some lines for these games. I was having trouble finding them when I sent out the email today. So I added some in just to have them in here for comparison's sake, so that we can see what the games. And really, Mount St. Mary's is our biggest favorite. They're about at minus 120. That's an estimate. I couldn't really find a line on them. So, but comparatively, we like them. The home and away doesn't really mean anything because all these teams are at neutral locations. So, but does like it thinks that Mount St. Mary's, Wichita State, UCLA, and App State. Surprisingly, App State way down here against Norfolk State. This might be a closer game, even though App State is more heavily favored than Mount St. Mary's is. So I do like Wichita State to beat out Drake. They're usually a better team, and I do like UCLA to beat Michigan State. I think Michigan is the good team, not Michigan State this year. So that's what I would watch out for. As for brackets and people who want updates, so the entry bracket is, is here. You can download for free if you want the one that scores this thing. And also I had a request for upset, alternate scoring for seeds and stuff like that. So I'll have that version that will also be ready. If you score the points in a complex way, then I will be able to help you with that as well. And then I'll do a video tonight. Katrina was supposed to be here. She's running around. We'll do a Zoom call with her in a minute at some point, and we'll get her on here. And she's filling out a bracket. We're going to see if her bracket beats the AI brackets. And oh boy, there's just a lot coming down the pipe. So, all right, guys. I don't see any whales yet. Maybe there's a whale out there. But good luck. Fill out your brackets. You're going to have like 12 hours between the end of the last game and the start of the games on Friday to have a full, complete, accurate bracket. Because if one of these teams doesn't win, you got to reset this bracket, and because there's a chance one of those teams could upset and win in the next round. So you got to have it right. All right, guys. Good luck, everyone. May all your picks be winning. Everybody, we are finally here with Katrina. It's taken days, but we have her on the Zoom, and we're going to talk some college basketball. So she's snowed in Colorado. You probably can't see the screen in the background, but you know where I am from this video, on the side of the beach. I wish you were here. When are you coming out here?
Me?
Yeah.
It's been a couple years, but hopefully soon.
All right, we'll get you out of the snow. All right, so let's talk about.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Let's talk about what's going on today. So I've been getting a bunch of emails. I've been getting people contacting me, asking me what's going on with the brackets, because everybody runs this tournament. Even Katrina's filling one out. We're going to go over Katrina's bracket later at some point. But we've got the bracket, and today there are 4 games happening today that are going to finalize everything. That's what these light blue games are over on the left here. And I've kind of predicted who I think is going to win them, but we really don't know. And it's important to fill this thing out and get it right, because if it's wrong, like if Wichita State, for example, loses to Drake, then it matters, because Drake is going to play Southern California in the next round. And if you wanted to choose Drake, you don't want to choose Wichita State because they never even made it into the tournament. So it's kind of annoying how this thing works, but it's really not going to be finalized until tonight. So Katrina, you were playing around with this thing. Was anything interesting when you played around with it, or you're just like, this is the most boring thing I've ever done?
Well, I didn't fill out these games, these four games, I guess, that are going on that you were just talking about,
Yep.
because I didn't realize that the power percentages show up after you choose the team.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah,
like, once you chose a team and switch it around, it populates the power percentage. I did not know that.
yeah, and Katrina was
That was
right.
not
Also,
explanatory.
she also found out that if you're open this thing up in Google Sheets, even though it's an Excel file, some of these validations don't work right. And so there's an Excel file, there's a Google Sheet, there's a bunch of different things. I'm trying to create a product for everyone that they can use on every device. You want the Google Sheets one if you're just gonna do it on your phone or something, because it works a lot better. But yeah, it's really complicated until these games get finished. And, I pay attention to this stuff every day. And I was still confused about when these games are taking place and when the seating is final. All this stuff just happens at the last minute. So it's super complicated. But this is going to be a month-long thing. Like, I would imagine Katrina and us are probably going to be rolling around the country in different places, talking about these games for the next like 3 or 4 weeks, because it's pretty big time. So that's the plan, among other things. We also got to do taxes. That's what we're doing next, right, Katrina? We're going to do a whole series of taxes because we all need to do our taxes.
Woohoo! Yes.
Yes.
So much more fun.
Yeah, we'll do it. All right. So, yeah, so that's the Thursday update. We got these 4 games to deal with. If you had to pick 4 teams that you would think are going to win, they're probably going to be Mount St. Mary's, Wichita State, UCLA, and App State, Appalachian State. Those are the ones. So, anything else you want to say bye to everybody? You got anything to say to all your fans?
No, I guess we're not talking about my bracket.
Or just
That's okay. That's okay. I probably picked the wrong teams anyway. I trust your picks.
Well, no, we'll do a deep dive analysis when the whole thing's ready on Friday, I think. So,
Oh,
anyway,
okay, gotcha.
all right. So
All
we'll
right, see you guys then.
and stay out of the snow, and we'll see you soon.